Yes, I am, yep. Well, I was at the opening of the one in Canberra, and I was also at the opening of the one in Sydney. I went to Sydney to represent the association and laid a brief there. I haven't seen the one in the Gold Coast, even though I have been up there a number of times. Well, yes, I do very much support it. Well, I think that the chaps here in Victoria need recognition as well as the rest of the blokes from around Australia. Well, one of the saddest, I would say, was when I was in Sewell one time, and this woman was walking around with the way the Korean women carry the children on their backs, and she looked just really dazed and out of it. And he went, I watched her to see if there's anything I could do, and he wrote, a policewoman happened to be alongside, and I spoke to her, and she said, yes, the baby is dead on her back, and she's just completely lost everything. She's just wandering around homelessly. And the sad part was that there was nobody else there around to help her. So whatever happened, but it's one of the most tragic things I've ever struck in Korea. One of my most experience, which I think was most scary, was I was with a machine gun platoon, and our section was seconded to use flamethrowers on an attack on a hill 227, which was known as Operation Blaze. In the truck that night, going to the start-up point, the truck got blown off the road, and I ended up underneath the truck, and with napalm and petrol floating everywhere. It was a rather scary moment. And our sergeant, I'll never forget it, he said, somebody said, who's got a smoke? And our sergeant said, I will shoot the first man that lights a match. And that was as scary, I think, as you could ever get it. There were other times, but that was the one that, you know, really has always stuck in my mind. I have, yes, a number of times. Well, it's just an amazing thing. Just an amazing thing of how they progressed in that length of time. I also thought that what little service I gave, it's gone towards this reconstruction of the country. The main thing was, I have a friend out the back in the pension office, and he was in the same unit. And when we got to Korea, we landed at Incheon, and we went up to the Han River, and there was one small bridge over the river. Now there's something like 32 or 30 odd road and rail bridges over the Han in Seoul. It's just amazing. Yes, a couple of daughters are very much so. Actually, before I went back to Korea, I was in Honolulu, where my daughter lived for a number of years, and there was Korean people next door, and that was the first time I sort of realised how much the Korean people appreciated Australian service, because it was nearly embarrassing. The woman was bowing to me, and it was practically embarrassing. Oh yes, very much so. It's well, it's a long time. Yeah, it's been a long time, and they're all in agreement. Everybody I've spoke to. In fact, not only them, but other people in the RSL, not Korean veterans, but RSL members, they've said it is, you know, it should be on too. Well, I'd just like to say that everybody, veterans especially, get in behind this project and give it all the help they can. I'm going to, with the okay of the RSL, Anzac House, set up something here at Pascoe Vale and to give what little help we can. It will be with the RSL having many other things which to spend money on, but I'm sure that we can afford something from here at the club.